growing up have no real impact on helping me create the life that I actually want. And the hardest lesson of them all was that going to college and finally getting the freedom that I always dreamed of is not going to lead me to my happily ever after. It was in that moment of complete despair and loneliness that this journal was born. I decided that this would not be the death of a dream, but the birth of countless others. And it is in that reality that has brought us here, to this journal, in this space and time, to figure out how to completely recreate ourselves, not only looking forward to the future, but actually living in the present. Right here is the first ever edition of this journal, a sample that has definitely been edited a lot from the one that you will get to be even better. So let's look inside and see what's in it. The dedication to the person I once was, to the person I am now, the person I one day hope to be, and all the people that supported me at every stage. Life is meant to happen in stages, something that I learned the hard way. It is important to embrace each stage so that then we can properly grow. By accepting the past, enjoying the present, and anticipating the future. And don't forget to keep dreaming. Most journals are actually quite intimidating. They feel unapproachable because they seem perfect and something that you could never feel. To me, journaling has always been something that I tried and failed at over and over again. I've always wanted to be a journaling girl, but it never happened that way. I guess I had to hit rock bottom first. But still, this one still took me through over 3 journal attempts before I was successful. So I hope to remove some of the intimidation away. This journal is meant to be timeless, something that you can always come back to when it is time, or to reminisce after the moment has passed. Every blank page or quote is another excuse to be creative. This journal is meant to be more intuitive the more you go. In the beginning, guiding heavily in order to remove some of the pressure off to figure out what's next, and slowly adapting to allow more and more creativity and uniqueness. The beginning of each month, there are 3 main things to look for: a quote, a theme of the month, and a to-do list. The quote. It is important to set intentions for your actions to help pull them in the right direction. But how do you know what intention to set? Most quote pages are left barren intentionally to allow you to decide what exactly the quote means to you. So draw, color, write. Just don't be afraid to let it flow. And if you need a little bit more inspiration, please visit my Instagram, MyKadara, link in the bio. The theme. Each month is identified by an action word that goes hand in hand with the exploration assignments in the to-do list. The guide is also present on the website, link in the bio under resources. Each month is color-coded to enhance the association with the action and intention of the month. On this page, you will include not only concrete goals for daily life, but also personal goals for yourself. Something I always put is to smile more, because life's too short not to smile. The to-do list. There are 12 open sections for the to-do list. They are designed to allow you to use however you want, but I challenge you to try a new style where you group your to-dos based on the category rather than the At the beginning of each month, come in and write a headline for each category of your life that needs attention, and write the things that you know must be done before the end of the month. Don't worry, there will be plenty of room for you to add daily to-do lists also. By taking in the information like this, it takes off the pressure for due dates and allows busy minds to jump around while still getting things done. The first part of this journal is meant for preparation, so we can do this part together. Because the last thing we want is to end up back in a place where we feel like the ground is about to give out from underneath us. So let's set our foundation right this time. Something that was really important to me was getting out of my own head and getting some perspective. In this journal, we go through books, watch TED Talks, and listen to podcasts. On the book list page, you will keep track of all of the things that you have read or watched so far. Include it all, especially the things that are not on the list. And don't forget to make it your own. So if you fall behind, it's okay. This is your journey. Don't rush it. If reading and all of this is not something that you are already used to, don't worry. The pace is meant to be manageable. As counterintuitive as it may seem, the thankful page was something that I struggled with the most. I found it hard to step out of myself, to realize how much privilege I actually have, and to be able to put those down in words. Even the ability to dream of a better future is something that I am now able to say I am thankful for. The whole point of this journal is to completely rewrite your comfort zone, to allow space for the things that you actually want in life. So how do you start that without knowing what you already have? We will explore everything, all the way from our dreams to understanding the power of choosing what we present to the world. And all of that will come full circle when we test our knowledge from what we have read on what we've gained so far. At the end of each month, we will get to reflect, to see how far we've come and how far we have left to go. From the habits we are tracking to the little victories of our daily lives, we work hard to understand that each and everything we are doing from this point on is moving us in the direction of our destiny. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see the next episode of Creating Kadara. Please go to the top link in the description to read the blog and hear in more detail about the rest of our shenanigans.